Hi everyone, it's Miriam Ortiz y Pino here. I'm a certified professional organizer and simplicity expert, and I come on Facebook Live every Monday at around 11 a.m. Mountain Time. That's where I live in Albuquerque. And I answer, it's not quite questions, but it's the stuff that comes up for my clients frequently. So the things I see that go wrong or aren't quite working, and I try to address them here so that we can get everybody moving forward into an organized life, because I like crafting environments to help people get more done and live a fuller life, so you can do what you really want to do, not get stuck in the clutter all the time and the worry and the what if I do this other thing first and I can't possibly start a new business until I clean out my closet or the garage or whatever it is. There's all that stuff, the clutter, the indecision, the piles of stuff. So I like to address different ways of looking at it to get you thinking, because until you make those connections in your brain to how you're living your life in your environment, you're not going to make lasting change. It will be just putting things in a bin and forgetting about them, or thinking you need to do it better and different and over. And I don't want you to have to do that all the time. We can think it through so that it's simple, fast, fun, and easy to stay organized, so that you get more done and be easier to prioritize what you should do next and how you can make a bigger impact on the world. So that's where I'm coming from. And one of the keys to that is limiters. People all the time want to get organized. They'll give me a call and say, I really want to clean out my closet so I can fit more stuff in my closet. I really just want to store more things. I need more space. And that's kind of the backwards way of looking at it. What if instead you thought, this is how much space I have to keep the things I need, and so what are the most important things that I need to fit in that space? What if you did it backwards? Would that help you keep less things and have access to the things you want? Probably. So I want to talk today about limiters. And you can get more information and lots of tips and tricks and other ideas over on my website, morethanorganized.net. Just go there and you have access to everything that's free. It's fairly well organized. I've been working hard on it, and there's a couple things that still need some work, but for the most part, I've put a limiter. I have 5 pages for you to look things up, 5 tabs, and then there's the pages under that. So there's easy ways to organize even a website with the sense of limiters. So I want to keep it as simple as possible with the limiter. So some other ways of thinking about limiting your clutter by using the space and defining the space to use for a specific type of item helps you figure out how much of something you can keep. If, for instance, I say I can only, let's just use a simple little thing. This might be dusty. We'll dust it off. Let's just say I have this container. This is an amount of space, and I can keep this many marbles. What would happen if I had more marbles in this? I'd have to get a bigger container. I'd have to eliminate some marbles, or I would have to find a different place to keep the marbles. But what if I just said, this is where I'm going to keep my marbles. This is how many I can have. The lid still fits. I might be able to fit 1 or 2 more, but for the most part, this is my marbles. This is how much space and time I'm devoting to marbles. My marbles happen to remind me to have fun when I work. So it's a little reminder thing. But it can also go with really practical things, like this is my pencil cup. This is how many things I have in my pencil cup. They have to fit in here. And I have one of every kind of thing in here. Any backup is down in the one drawer that's devoted to backup pens and Sharpies. I have a drawer in my bathroom. It holds about 12 rolls of toilet paper. That's how much toilet paper I can buy when I go to the store, because that's how much room I have. I use it up. As I run out, I add it to the list. When I'm down to 1 or 2 rolls, so the next time I'm at the store, I get 12 more. They fit in the drawer when I get home. See how that works? It's a limited amount of space. Now, you can make even less space within a space if you need to, so that you limit other things. For instance, my closet happens to be about 8 feet wide. It has a sliding door on it, and I use one half for my clothes. The other half is for storage because I don't have a coat closet, I don't have a garage. I have very limited built-in storage in my house. And so one half of the closet is devoted to storage and one half is devoted to my clothes. That's how much room I have. One half of an 8-foot closet. So my closet is about 4 feet wide. It is just behind a swinging door, so it's like a bifold door style closet, just has different doors on it. So that's how much room I have in my closet. That's how many clothes I can have. Now I keep it even less than that, but instead of saying I need to move my closet to a bedroom and redesign the whole bedroom as a closet, what if you got rid of clothes? That's an idea. Then you could fit your clothes that you already have in the closet you already have and keep that room for guests or as an office or a playroom. So you see, there's different choices you can make to use your space as productively as possible. I only have this nook or this closet that I can convert into a home office to start my business in. I only have the use of the dining room table for a few hours a day while the kids are at school to start my home business. So how do you make it portable and in that space? How do you limit the amount of makeup you buy? Having one makeup bag or one drawer is the only place you can keep makeup, so that's how much you can have. See where I'm going with this? It's just a little bit of space devoted to that thing, and that's how much you can have. You can use it up and replenish it, but that's all you can have. So let's say in your pantry, you have about this much space for a couple cans of soup to live on your shelf, and you put rows of soup, so you may have 6 or 8 cans of soup, and then you run out of soup. You put it on the list to buy soup, but you don't put crackers in that space while you're waiting to buy the soup. Instead, the space is dedicated to soup. So when you get home from the store and you have soup to put on the shelf, you know right where it goes and the space is available. See where I'm going? It's a space devotion situation when you put limiters on things. All right. Works for time too. So if you put 20 minutes on your clock and you say I have 20 minutes to accomplish this task, you are much more likely to accomplish that task in 20 minutes than you are if you say, oh, I've got all day to work on that task, because you'll fill it in with other things. But if you focus your time for a certain amount of time at a specified place and time, you are more likely to get the work done. All right. I hope this concept of limiters has helped you feel a little more productive, or that some more things are possible. Again, if you want more information about my theories on organizing and simplifying your life, check out morethanorganized.net, and I'll see you here next Monday at about 11 o'clock Mountain Time, where we'll do another edition of More Than Organized Monday. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.